Oops, I've been talking. I forgot to mute my sound. Hi, guys. You got to hear my, countdown. Or count up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it is showtime. Ha, a little glimpse behind the scenes here. Yeah. It is Next Fest, and I forgot to do something. I forgot to change the streamed game from Dive or Die to Farever. Hoping it works, right? There we go. Hi. 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 Welcome to the Farever demo. It will close. We're going to play the demo online, not offline. Apparently you can play it offline, but no, I want other people around. Hey, Vorp. My understanding is it's an open world game, so a little bit, maybe a mini MMO RPG. Character class, warrior, ew. Rogue, no. Mage, almost certainly. Priest, come on. Any of you who've been around in this fucking stream know that me and priest, that just sounds like bullshit. Mage. I have a Spark Beam, Spark Master, Blink, and Mystic Empowerment. Gosh, yes. So that's Arcane Knowledge, Arcane whatever it is, in WoW. Blink, which is Blink, Spark Master, and Spark Beam are magical spells. I have chosen a class. I'm going to be a mage. Body type. Can I be a chubbo? Not yet. Skin color. Pasty white will do. Hair color. 13 was white. Can we get something whiter than white? It was white-ish. That's about as close as we're going to get. The facial hair isn't bad at 5. I did shave earlier today. Shaved the head and trimmed up the beard. The hairstyle will be easy, as always. Oh, come on. You're not going to only give me stubble as an option, right? You're going to actually have a bald option, right? They're going to force me to have stubble. Come on, guys. Seriously. Some of us have no hair. We want to represent in-game. Fine. The eyebrows are fine. The eye color is fine. The face. Sure. The eyes. No. Eye makeup, not my thing. Lips, the same. The nose, sure. And I'll be, let's go with lens. Uncaught exception. You can't see that. I got an uncaught expansion. Resource file not found, badwords.txt. So, it couldn't find the bad words file. I guess I could name myself the N-word, but I won't. I'll go with lens, which is a bad word, but off we go. We're ready to go. I'm ready to play. Don't know much about it. Saw a couple people playing it yesterday. Seemed like a small shared world kind of adventure game. A little bit cartoony, but thank God anything's better than pixel art. I lived when all we had was pixel art. I thought it was good. Welcome to the demo. For millennia, an eternal rivalry opposed Nightlings and Sunlings, but the perfect balance of this duel was broken when a Sunling monarch unleashed the radiant power of the spark and vowed to unify the 9 worlds under his banner. Defeated by an unprecedented alliance of all known worlds, the Sunlings were forced into exile and sealed themselves inside the forlorn, faraway half-realm of Antilimbo. Not to confuse with Limbo or Anti-Limbo. This is Anti-Limbo. It's like the entryway to Limbo. Thus has begun the Chrysalis Age. They're working a bit hard here to come up with original-sounding stuff. You give it 5 minutes until you have a cute anime pet. I don't know. It does have sort of a cutesy sensibility. It doesn't really look anime-ish yet, anyway. It was only after 5 centuries of isolation that the sealed gates of Antilimbo mysteriously reopened, ushering in the age of rediscovery. The Sunlings were now free to rejoin their native world of Siagarta. But Siagarta had changed, and time had changed them too. And this old forgotten world that stretched out before their eyes was about to become the theater of a new undiscovered history. As one of the new generation of Sunlings, you rise at the dawn of a new era. Don't worry, the pet will make it anime. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay. I have moved. Right next to me is Taike. Let's see. I do not seem to have... Oh, there we go, mouse over function. There we go, Pyro Ball. Some people might call it a fireball, but here it's a Pyro Ball. Come on, guys. Fireball's been around forever. You can call it a fireball. And T is my Spark Beam. Channels a ray of spark, dealing 52 damage over 2 seconds. Each tick generates 12 spark. Okay, and over here we've got Withstand. Shift for a block. Cost Poise. Regular attack is Scorch. Oh, Shift for more stats. I don't... Oh, that's left mouse and right mouse. Got it. And Control for dash. Z for Sparkstone to return to the last obelisk you set. Or Homestone, right? And some healing pots. I have a book. I have a flying book that's a pet. Hello, Tyra Firma. So, how does it feel to tread new ground for the first time? Siagarta is actually quite old, but it does feel new, doesn't it? I'm with the Pilgrims of Marilam, a faction of adventurers trying to map Siagarta and restore its ruins. They charge me with making sure you newcomers don't get devoured by animals. As you can see, this place is crawling with ferocious crabs. Why don't you show me you can defend yourself by bringing me one of their clamps? Is that like a claw? If you can do that, I'll give you something useful. Okay, I have to kill a crab. I have a fleshy claw. Is that what they were looking for? No. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. As you can see, place is crawling. Yeah, it's done. Here you go. Claw in order. Tyra Firma helped. Got some gold, maybe some XP. All right, I'd say you've got a decent chances of survival now. Here's how you can further increase them. Whenever you're feeling lost, just look for the nearest obelisk. Obelisks are big stone pillars. True. With little ponds around them. There's one right up the hill. You can't miss it now. Hit the road, Claude. My name is Claude. Adventure awaits. Well, that looks like a chest, and I don't think I would be any kind of gamer if I didn't try to open the chest. I collected 3 magic orbs? No, I have a quest to collect them. Ah. Is it timed? It doesn't seem to be timed. Looks like it might be timed. Okay. I have an orb. Ah, it's a toggle. Oh, where are the purple lines going? There. Okay, I see. I'm running. Interact number 2. I have collected 2 magical orbs. I am running. Jenny. That is up there. And that looks like a bouncy type flower that might get me up there. I'm pretty clever about this stuff. As you can tell, I'm a natural. I won't tell you what kind of natural thing I am, but I am a natural at this and so many other things. Let's see. Here are your magical orbs. I have leveled up. I got 22 gold. I got a spellbound Scarf of the Exile for my back. Oh, and a couple of other things. Something else. Let's see what we got. We already had those. We got a small pouch. Increase our inventory slot by 6. That's always going to be welcome. We got Spark Sample. This is the base material for crafting. And we got a scarf. Normally, if I'm scarfing, it's because I'm eating. So far, it very much feels like an MMO light type of deal. That looks like another chest. I don't see any obvious way of getting up there without going around, so we're going to go around. And we are playing online. This is with other people. You can play the demo solo if you want. Or so it seems. So they said. They may have lied to me, in which case I would be sad, but probably not. Yes, there is indeed another chest down there. I was correct. I cleverly spotted it. Does it have loot, or does it have another quest? It has loot. Glittering stone. Featherlight hand wraps. Those are for rogues. Okay, it's random loot. Very nice. In that I'm a rogue, I cannot use those. And we have linen, so that's crafting mats. Definitely has a Breath of the Wild vibe. I have not played Breath of the Wild, but it wouldn't surprise me in the least. That is an obvious choice for games to sort of try and mimic. We have gliding as an ability. I wonder, can I like pick these flowers or whatever they are? Let's find out. Ooh, Spark Infused Harvester. It's mad at me. I'm going to run. It's bigger than me. It's much bigger than me. It's got a different color than... Ooh, that's not great. I just took a hit. Am I on fire? No. We do have occasional glitching of momentary pauses. Do we heal over time? I don't know. We do heal over time. Yay. Very nice. All right, we want to avoid the big bee. But, we have another chest over here. I am a fan of exploratory gameplay in games, so... Oh! I hit space and nothing happened. Previously, when I hit space, I deployed a glider. I did not deploy no glider this time. This appears to be uppies. Indeed, it is uppies. See, right there, I got the glider. Okay, we'll try again. Worked that time. Here we go. Next chest. Neither of you, but you seem definitely has some similarities. Alright, we are back at 3 orb collecting time. One's down there, 2 are down there. And 1 is over there. I certainly have no issue with a simpler game. Not everything has to be World of Warcraft or Guild Wars 2. Now, it looks like it should be something, but I get no pop-up or anything. Guess it's a bottle? I would like a bottle very much. Maybe tomorrow. I am going to the store tomorrow. I'm an adult. I can choose to purchase adult leisure beverages if I choose. Yeah, definitely getting some occasional pausing, let's say. That'll be 2. We've got it looks like it leads all the way down. I was thinking it just led to the top. Maybe it does lead to the top of the nope, that wasn't it. It looks like it's pointing down. Underwater, perhaps? Okay, I'm not swimming. I was running in the water. Aha! The cave. I have all of the magic orbs now. I am just completely orbed up. Whee! Uh-huh. I'm thinking. I do that sometimes. Not often, but it does happen. That we have to get pushed up here and glide. Like that. Ha ha ha. Easy peasy. Southern loot. I got breeches. I can wear these. They are for a mage. They have more armor, and they have a little bit of vitality. I will wear those. And they will suit me well. I'm really lucky they arrived in my size. Oh, somebody's fighting the big one, and he beat them. They're level 6, though, the one who fought the big one. Big named mob, sort of a world boss. Exion. The first descendant is being played by Vorp. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to narc you out. Don't hold it against him, guys. He's really an okay guy. We have a green slime. Long ago, when we first discovered Dungeons and Dragons, I encouraged everyone to come up with a fanciful organization that they were in charge of. And I was the puissant purple potentate of the Flying Green Slime Brigade of Quar. Aren't you glad you didn't ask? I need to interact, and now have a teleport point, I believe it is. An obelisk. Off these coasts, in the darkness of the Lost Gods Age, a Sunling pirate did something we don't know. When the Sunlings' arrogance and greed turned the worlds against them, they were saved by Meridian's Gate. They crossed it, sealed it, and went into exile. Many generations passed before the gate was reopened, but today, as the Sunlings come back, the shores of Meridon are the doorways to their old world, Siagarta. And, we have a map. We're here. And that's where we came in, and that is where we found the southern loot, and now there is Hayden Seek, and also Claw in the Cave. It's the next suggested activity. We have a guild merchant. Howdy, Sunling. Want to trade? He is the trade, bank, and mailbox. Small pouch. I don't have enough gold. I have 147. I could buy a small cheese, but My health is in pretty good shape. We can sell the hand wraps we can't use. And the pants that we were wearing. He buys our used pants. Everybody's got a kink. That's not a problem. Mine is talking on the internet. Don't you think documenting animal species in the Codex is too easy? I have... Oh, sorry. Don't you think... I can't actually tell if that's supposed to be a question or not. I have more ambition than that. I'm looking for sparked specimens, unique spark-infused creatures. 2 sparkling creatures were spotted in the area. A slime and a bee. Killed them both. Aha. Well, we saw the bee. We didn't quite get to a shot at killing it on account of... It's dead. We have something over there. That's glowy. It's glowy and shiny and pretty. I want it, precious. I need to see what that is. Is it like another... I don't know what it was. It's a thing. Glad I could help you out with that. Is this going to boing me up? No, it is not going to boing me up. Well, they appear to know where they're going. I'll follow them. This must be the giant... The giant slime ooze that was mentioned. Get out of the circle of death. I have played games before. Get out of the circle. Pretty standard. Get out. Feels a little bit slow reactive on some things. It may just be that the servers are located someplace far away. All right, Blob Dylan has been destroyed. It's not my fault. I didn't name him, okay? So, where was the bee? Again. We got, I believe, a belt. We will equip that. Where's level 4? I'm not there yet. Oh, null access count. Didn't like me trying to move my inventory from one place to another. But those are just they're just generating error notices, so nothing, destructoid. That's where we started, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Gotta get the bee. Oh, before that, let's go up here. What's up here? I have no idea. Uh-huh. Well, this is as far as we go that way, anyway. Where was the bee? The bee was over there. To be or not to be? I would not feel particularly in love with my chances of successfully killing the spark-infused harvester. I got honey. Well, it's only a level 3. How tough could it be? I'm going to take this other one out of the equation first. You can tell I'm an MMO player. Okay, I didn't mean to kill that one, but sure. It's next. I leveled up. I'm now level 3. Got some more honey. Let's see. What did we get? We have Fire Blast. Got something else. Character profile, inventory. Is it inventory is in? It's K, M for the map, L for the lore. Said I got some. Oh, Q. Let's see what Q is. Q is blink. Got it. All right, I'm going to try my luck with the spark-infused harvester. Pray for me. Uh-oh, it's not going great. I had it the whole way. I was never in any danger at all. It was fine. I'm only at, I should have probably used a potion. You know, that would have been smart. But I'm not smart, so there you go. Level 4 for that. Level 4 for that. Oh, it did allow me to move it. The belt, previously. Alright, we got them both. If I'd used my heal potion, I definitely would have successfully finished it solo. But somebody else came along, and they helped me out. Let's see, it was Cat. Catch-em-all. Catch-em-all. It's going to be one of those games. 2 sparkling creatures were spotted in the area. Yeah, I got them both. I got them both. What the... I have no idea what I didn't do. You started filling your codex. Look at this marvel. It keeps... Oh. I had to have the codex. That's terrible. That is terrible. Low-key awful design. Seriously, guys. Now I have to kill him a second time because I didn't have the book. That's just dreadful. Come on, man. Seriously. At least I assumed that was the problem. Guess we'll find out. And that I didn't get them cataloged. Because I didn't have the catalog book thing. That's the kind of thing that... That's just not the way you do things, you know? I must learn a job at the profession trainer. Monsters. Scover. Activities. I got Blob Dylan. The Spark-Infused Harvester is not the one? Or maybe if I got the codex now, I can talk to them. In which case, it's bad, but not, you know, incredibly dumb. Let's see, it's Catch 'em All and Frankie Valley. Nobody's going to get that reference. No, it says you need them both. A sparkling creatures, a slime, and a bee. Well, maybe the bee wasn't the one we actually needed. Maggie Glass? No, Maggie Lens. All right, we're going to try again for both of them. I think somebody's fighting that one. But I'm not sure. It's moving around like it's fighting somebody. I will arrive just in time for it to die. No, I did not. I arrived just in time for it to already be dead. But that's gonna have to, yeah. There's Potato. I will wait for it to respawn. It's the freaking bee again. Did not get credit for the bee, I don't think. I don't think I got credit for either, actually. If you look at the monsters, though. The Spark-infused bee. Oh, Apex Harvester? Yeah, that's got to be the one. Killed, mastered. Drops a motive melee and diaphanous wings. I killed one crab. I've killed 3 of the Apex Harvesters and the Spark-infused Harvester. So I did kill them. But I didn't get credit, perhaps because I didn't have the book. In which case, that's just dreadful. I shaved off the head again. I do that about every 2 to 3 weeks. Shaved the head and the scrubby-ass beard and trimmed up the beard that I keep. Thank you for noticing, though. So now we're waiting for the respawn on the ooze. If in fact this is the issue, then it's really mind-bogglingly dumb. If it's the issue. If it's a bug, I can forgive bugs. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I certainly look more kempt. I look less homeless. And sadly, the stuff on the sides and back, it just keeps getting sparser and sparser. You know, when it was short, that was one thing. But now it's it just keeps getting sparser. Get out of it is his range. Momentary glitch. Get out of that. Take a heal potion. Kite him around a little bit. Kite him around a bit. Missed me. Oh, that's going to hit me. Gotta roll. Missed me. Missed me. Now, don't even think about kissing me, please. Excellent. He freezes for long enough to do that. I give him a bunch of what for. He hits me again. We get a momentary hang. We get that every once in a while. Not a fan. Got him. Did he really drop nothing? Did he drop nothing? Well, that's disheartening. He dropped nothing. Alright, well, we've killed him twice. Once before, and once since we got the Manual of Creature Murder. Probably not its actual name. So now we'll try killing the bee again. And see if we get credit for the quest or if it's bugged. I'm actually hoping it's bugged, because bugged is better than stupid design. In my book, anyway. Bugs happen. Stupid design oughtn't. Okay, we're over there. Yes, I was correct. They are over here. I do wish that we could lose the glitching. That may just be a server thing. All right, there's Potato. Potato's going in. I will help Potato. Potato and I are going to take care of this. Okay, I've managed. I'm not a fan of how often holding the key down for too long aggroes other critters on me. Got a moat of moly and some more honey. Honey, 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 honey. It's like Guild Wars 2, but it's a cartoon. Actually, I was watching somebody playing it yesterday or the day before. And they said that actually sort of the open world did feel a little bit like Guild Wars 2 to them. It is open world. Vorp, my modern friend, said that it reminded him of Breath of the Wild. And you could certainly do worse for inspiration than Breath of the Wild. Still can't use any of my new items. Any of my other new items. Okay, now we find out if it's a bug or bad design. It's a bug. I've killed them both. And the two sparkling creatures were spotted in the area, a slime and a bee. I've killed them both twice. I killed them once before and once after getting the codex with at least 5 monsters in it, and they'll share their pay with you. I have, what, 3 in? The J? No. L? L. Codex. Oh, okay, so I have to kill a couple more regular bees. Where are we? Claw in the Cave is the next suggested activity. That should be over here somewhere, I think. I do like very much that it is a shared world. I just think that's inherently more interesting. Okay, tab targeting does work. New foe discovered. Green slime. Uh-huh. I missed it. Claw in the cave. Well, there's no obvious cave there unless it's on this side. Oh! Well, you know, if there's another green slime. Even a new sort of mini MMO would be welcome. Spark exposed slime. Interesting. Let's see what we got. We got a Spellbound Sandals of the Exile. Armor and more Vit. Oh, but my toes show up. I'm not comfortable with that. I have ugly toes. Is there in fact a cave down there? Maybe. We have a waterfall. Come on, there's always something behind a waterfall. That's just a given. But we're nowhere near where that is. this away. Hide and seek. Next suggested activity. So I don't want to say it's a kid's game, but it does feel like it's kids appropriate. At least so far. You know, so moms and dads maybe want to let their kids play or play with their kids. I wouldn't say it's not for adults. It just is designed relatively young. Yeah, like a mini MMO, an MMO light. Where was I looking? I wanted to be over there, did I? Okay, I am facing in the right way. Right? Right. You kidding? Oh, made it. Well, it theoretically... Oh, it's down there. I can see it. Hide and seek. Ha, you found me. Can you help me reach my friend? All right. Just kidding. I don't have a friend. Ha, I like to hide in remote places, but you don't meet a lot of people doing that. Thanks for finding me. Want to be friends? I'll give you some stuff if you find me in weird locations. Can I say no? Is it weird that he wants me to find him in weird locations? How can they possibly do that? Did I just get myself stuck? I got myself stuck. Am I going to drown? I don't know. Can I? No, I can't. I think I'm stuck. I am stuck, guys. Hayden, can you rescue me, Hayden? Fine. I'll use the Hearthstone. The promontory race, but we still have the claw in the cave. Should be somewhere over there. And we still don't know what Cat Chamal wants from me. But I'm going to murder some green slimes to try and make myself feel better about myself. Fireball, Fire Blast, and Spark Thing. Conduit Shard fires 2 shards, requires combat. Conduit Shard. Don't know. Maybe something from the Spark Beam? Oh, look. Another green slime. I need to kill 2 more to finish off and achieve. Let's do so. As soon as we get our, magical powers back. I need 1 more. Yeah, I have no idea how many people you have in a zone, but I can see 3 other people running around right here, so. He's killing my green slime. That's 8 out of 8. I think that was an XP bonus. Apprentice Grimoire, skill point available. What? Those are my old shoes. I don't like my old shoes. Okay. Yep. Monsters, right. J. Nope, no skills yet. K. Main hand, we have the Apprentice's Grimoire. Fire Blast. The basic attack, right. Said something about skill points. Oh, class skills. Sparkmaster Conduit Shard. That tells what it is. Fires 2 shards, each dealing. Okay, Conduit Power. Increases your magic mastery. Okay. Class skill, Blink, Spark Shard, right? Class passives, Infusion unlocked. You can choose a third conduit. That's at level 9. Talents? Talents are not open yet. So I don't know what that notification was, what it meant. It meant something, presumably, but I don't know. There's got to be a cave somewhere below us, because I'm basically right over the cave now. Frankie Valley, right. Oh, that's right. He wanted me to have 5 things added to the catalog. I may have that now. It's done. Book of Life, Frankie Valley helped. Let me see your codex. Man, nature really is an misunderstood artist. And you've done some first-class scientific work. Thanks for the help. We've struggled to rebuild human knowledge since our libraries burned 5 centuries ago. But now that we're all back here together, I'm sure we'll make great progress. Don't suppose catch 'em all? It's done. Oh, I don't know what it was. I have no idea. Maybe it was that second sparkling critter I killed. I had assumed it was the named ones, but I don't know. It's done. That's it. How'd you find those creatures? They were delicious. Now I have a new track to follow. I'll let you know if I hear of another sparked specimen. Okay, the bee was sparked, but I guess the slime was not. It was just named. There was a second. The slimed or sparked slime was the red one I killed. So that's the difference. I will talk to the guild merchant. I will trade. We will sell our crappy old shoes. The priest gloves that we can't use. I mean, I could give them to a priest, but bleep that. We're level 4 yet, which means we can now wear our... No, we can't wear those yet. I'm sad. I am made sad by this discovery. There is a claw in a cave we can't get to. I'm going to head out to the promontory race. Am I headed in the right direction? For the most part. So there's a claw in a cave somewhere below this big bluff, which I will seek on my trip back. Sadly, I managed to choose probably the least effective way, but that's fine. We do occasionally get some stuttering, like right there. Again, I don't know where the servers are. That looks like a pair of flying wings. So perhaps I'll be able to fly with the flying wings. I don't think I'm quite going to make it to the flying wings. I'm not. I'm sad. There's a fiddler crab. He's level 4. Does the red health bar mean that he's hostile? I'm guessing, probably. If he wasn't hostile, he's hostile now. Fleshy claw. That looks like that might be a cave. We were looking for a cave. That looks cave-like, cave-ish. Perhaps even cave-esque? Cave-alicious? No? No, it would be more in that direction. Well, I do enjoy just exploratory gameplay, so let's explore a little. Let's poke around. That's a little bit strange. I didn't realize the slimes have eye spots. Now I feel bad about murdering 8 of them. I don't. Well, over here, it sure looks like we've got a chest. A small pouch. Another 6 inventory slots. I'm not going to say no. Because that'd be silly. And I am never, ever silly. And I don't want anyone to make any statements to the contrary. I am a serious, involved, clown. I have now killed 2 fiddler crabs. I've killed 3 of them. They didn't all deserve it, but they all got it. Well, let's see what's over here. Still haven't found that crab thingy, but that's fine. I won't let it define my fun. Although I am a bit of a completionist and don't like it when I can't complete things. They drive me crazy. Ish. Not silly, I'm goofy. Well, you know. When Mickey Mouse tried to divorce Minnie Mouse, the judge said you can't divorce her just because she's crazy. And Mickey said, I'm not trying to divorce her because she's crazy. I said she's fucking goofy. I have many jokes. I have a small mackerel. Ah, lambada. I don't think anyone's going to get that joke. The Crimson Rams used to come here every day to kick the Nepsids out, but at one point we figured it would teach the newcomers from Anti-Limbo a lesson. They had to do it themselves. Also, it's cheaper for us. I want to prove you're ready to enter the plains of Scover, Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop. Why don't you go into the Nepsids' hideout and kick Nepsilon's butt? That's their chief, Nepsilon. But you'll find out real quick. This is another little waypointy thing. I have killed 2 Nepsid runners. Me and Leno. Evidently Jay Leno? That one, I can't target. Oh, there we are. He doesn't have a name, though. Oh, he's the beach watcher, and I'm probably going to die. Okay, you guys keep doing your thing. I'm going to try to not die. Oop, that's probably not good. I try not to judge, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that probably wasn't good. So for whatever reason, his name and his level and his toughness didn't show up until I engaged him. I have leveled up. I am level 4. Activity completed. The Beach Watcher. Is that the guy we were supposed to kill? I didn't think so. But I have level 4, so I can now wear my hauberk. Strength, int, and armor improvement. Oh, I have calves that you can see. A new belt. Like the new belt. They had no belt previously. And gloves. I had no gloves previously. We can sell this when next we get the opportunity. Okay, Lambada. Yeah, okay, that wasn't the guy we actually needed to kill. That was some other questy bit. There's Squirrel and Leno. And Pankin. Nepsid Fighter. And he dropped a Nepsid Fin. Well, it looks like there's a group of us, and this is the kind of gaming I like in Guild Wars 2, so why not? Being out in the open world, playing by myself, but not playing alone. You know? Nope, they ran off. Jerks. You can't trust people. Especially not me. More XP for me. I am an XP machine. That is what? Oh, that's... The fiddler crabs, evidently here, are aggroing. A simple pearl crafting item. I haven't reached any of the people who teach crafting yet, so I have no idea how the crafting works. Thought I got a new skill too. Fleshy Claw. Did I get a new skill? Infusion. I can choose a third conduit. Okay, how do I actually equip it? Shift for more stats. Shift does nothing. I don't see... Oh, it's a passive. Duh. Never mind. The Ruins of Nibir. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Seaside Bastion. Kill enough foes to fill the gauge. I sadly missed them killing the bad guy. But maybe I can still get something from the chest. Nope. Bunch of people running around, though. That looks like the big fellow. No, it's not. Yep, I think everyone else is finding out. Locked until you kill the foes. I got some more linen. That the big guy? I mean, he looks like it could be a big guy. No, Nepsid whale. And we have another Nepsid whale there. Apprentice's Grimoire skill point. I have no idea what that is. It's a little semi-organized mass murder, and hey, who doesn't enjoy that? We're gamers. Anybody drop anything? No. Interesting. Clear the camp. I'm not making much progress. Do I have to be the first one to tag mobs, or do I have to be the one who finishes them? I have no idea. But I am not getting any further percentages on that. I can't pick those up. I can pick those up. There we go. Oh, we're in the seaside now? Maybe we're not in the seaside bastion anymore. Whoop. Okay, come on back. Dismiss all. Did we crash out? Maybe? We may have crashed out. We did get error messages, if you were wondering what I was clicking through. But we had previously seen a number of them, and they didn't force me to exit. But we are definitely hung. Both the game and me. If you get what I mean, yes, that was a dick joke. Okay, I'm going to restart. Hey, it's 2026. The year is young. Oh. We've got more error messages here. It didn't like when I dismissed all previously. We'll try it again. I said that we're hung. The computer and me. Troublesome. Troublesome. We're going to kill it again. End task. We'll try it again. Okay, that's actually good. We didn't get this far the previous time. We'll see what happens. Okay, I died. Yes, I'm sure I did. I would like to say that that was not my freaking fault. I suppose we killed the person we were supposed to kill. No, of course not. What is with all the little globes and balls? linen and a fin. I'm going to guess maybe that somebody died there. That requires a sickle equipped. Is that the guy we already fought and killed once that I'm going to run away from because he's big and bad? I'm going to go out on a limb and guess maybe those glowy ball things is where people were standing when they got disconnected. And that's where they died. I certainly don't know that that's true. Obviously. So I was down there. But there certainly aren't as many people running around as there were. So yeah, it looks like, there were a bunch of us running around, and there are a bunch of those glowy balls. I'm guessing the glowy balls is where we died. And we have a glowing beam of light. That might be where I died. And might have, like, my stuff. I don't know. I didn't notice. We didn't have stuff. Looks like we've got our stuff. So perhaps there is something, kind of a reward or something, for retrieving your dead body. No, the glow is the chest. Never mind. Another grimoire skill point. I have no idea what those do. We're going to die again. That's my official prediction. Didn't die. Gotta say, Corvus is a bit of a madman, chasing after everything he can. Nope. Unlocked by killing foes. Well, we're up to 45%. I should check and see what happens with my percents as Corvus and I continue to carve our way. Corvus the Carver. Hey, I've given him a name. Got something for one of them. Got up to 50. Maybe it's only giving us 5% per shot. It only shows 5%, so when you kill something that gives you 5%. Guesswork on my part. Yeah, still at 50%. And sadly, I'm going to try and catch up to Corvus so he can... Oh, we're in... There are certain things I find annoying in a great many games. And one of those is respawns that kill you. I at launch, WoW had this problem. I called it spawn aggro. Mobs would respawn and aggro you before they were even completely in the world. And they eventually fixed it. It wasn't too long after they fixed it. Up to 80%. They fixed it by making it so that the mobs would appear, and for 10 seconds or some length of time, they would do nothing. They wouldn't aggro on anything. You had time to get the hell out of dodge. So 85. Another Grimoire skill point available. I still have no idea what the hell that is. $90. Seven out of 8 on the Warmongers. Still can't open it. Corvus and I are both waiting for respawns now. This seems to be a inelegant bit of design. Got a chest up there. Corvus and I both waiting around. I'm at 90%. He done? If he's done, I'm probably done too. Whoop! Gotta run. Respawns. More respawns. So many respawns. Everybody respawns at once. That's something they've got to address. You can't have it work like that. It just absolutely is a complete fun killer. On the other hand, we haven't had any of the sort of temporary freezing up issues that we'd seen before. I don't remember where. Not accessible. This zone is not accessible. You teleported away. Where was the chest that I was looking for? I'm going to be teleported away. Okay, I didn't get teleported away completely. There's a chest over here somewhere, and I can reach it. Yay! Woohoo! See what's in there. It's a runic robe of the exile, less armor, but faith and intellect. Major priest. Huh. I'm going to assume the more armor is good, and the faith. Damage of skills based on faith, critical chance, and health regen. Intellect. Damage of skills based on intelligence and critical bonus. All of my characters I end up trying to make look like me. I mean, unless they're female, I'm not cruel. Oh, okay. This would have been an easier way of getting up here. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm going to take an AFK for a sec and refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. Yeah, generally, I like to present my virtual me to look as much like the real me as possible. I believe in truth in advertising. And, as promised, or threatened, I'm back. Coffee at 8 p.m. It's 6, so... Historically, I don't handle caffeine well. This is decaf. At least I think it is. For whatever reason, and I think the half-life on caffeine is something like 3 hours, which is actually pretty long. What do we have back here? I guess I died again. All right, Lambada, have you got anything for me? No. Into the Nepsid's hideout. Okay, how about we check? Yes, I am in the lovely and scenic Silicon Valley. We killed the Beachwalker once. I last died there. Yeah, I'm aware. Thanks. Not my fault. We never did find the crab thing over there. We got both of those done. I tried to get to the promontory race, but got distracted. Decaffeinated coffee just feels like a complete waste. I can't disagree with that if you're someone who really enjoys the coffee. I've never been much of a coffee person, and in fact, this is one of those, if someone, my brother is I don't want to say coffee snob, a coffee enthusiast. He worships at the Church of Pete's Coffee. And he would feel shame if he knew that I was drinking like this is vanilla hazelnut or something like that. Silicon Valley is the Santa Clara Valley. San Jose is the big city here. San Francisco has a lot of high-tech business, but Silicon Valley proper is the Santa Clara Valley. Doctor recommended you start on decaf, just looked at him dead in the eye and asked why. Well, you're not wrong. I can understand, certainly. But I am late in life into drinking coffee. I never liked it when I was younger. And I can't say I'm an enthusiast. I like the flavor of a lot of coffees. But I'm not in it for the full coffee experience, so to speak. Well, this fiddler crab is in my way, so... I honest to God don't know. I think that those are death markers, but I'm not sure. I always thought Silicon Valley was just San Francisco. No, San Francisco's about 40 miles to the north. Another surprise for most people. San Jose has more people than San Francisco. San Francisco's got, I don't know, 600, 700, 650K, something like that. Alcohol, beer, I agree with you completely on. Most assuredly. Oh, I can climb. Can I get over there? Barely can. No, Silicon Valley has San Francisco has a very, very powerful, strong tech center to it. But, for instance, I can reach, if you're familiar with Cisco networking, I can start reaching their buildings by literally walking across one street. Intel is about 3 miles down the road in that direction, and NVIDIA is about 3 more miles in that same direction. Apple's in Silicon Valley, they're in Cupertino. So it depends. Silicon Valley is the big tech center, but there's a significant, large tech center in San Francisco as well. But Silicon Valley is San Jose and the environs. In fact, to be exact about it, the Santa Clara Valley used to be known as the Valley of Heart's Delight because it mostly consisted of orchards. There you go. There are still 2 orchards within 3 blocks, 4 blocks of me that are still functioning. They're smaller than they used to be because they sold a lot of their land for enormous amounts of money. I don't know what that did for me. Something? Maybe? Oh, I can connect to it and fling myself. I see what I do. Okay. I can. No, I never mean San Francisco when they say Silicon Valley. A lot of people will have the same understanding that you had. Will assume that that's San Francisco. San Francisco's always been a business and finance hub. It is also a tech hub. So yeah, there are people who when they don't discriminate, but at least technically, Silicon Valley is Santa Clara Valley. I wouldn't go so far as to say they're incorrect. They're just not technically correct. It's a very, very common misapprehension. I wouldn't exactly say they're wrong. It's just they're not precise. Oh, crap again. All right, we'll see if we can get over there from here. I doubt it. Nope, that won't work. That was a good effort, though. Only a picky person like me would... Well, that's not completely true. I would always correct, but I wouldn't imply that someone was wrong, if that makes sense. It's not wrong to call San Francisco part of Silicon Valley. It's just not entirely accurate. How about that? I know I'm splitting hairs. It's in my nature to be a hair splitter. Oh, that looks like deep water. I don't know if I can swim or not. This zone is unavailable. I'll be teleported in 8 seconds. It's not going to matter because I'm going to be teleported in 8 seconds. Oh, okay. We have an air bubble around us when we're underwater. Okay. They've chosen, at least not yet, to implement swimming. Instead, you get water running. Blue orbs. Where are the blue orbs? Ah, there they are. 1 out of 7. I need 2 more. Can do. Got 9 seconds. Easy peasy. Gold. 54 gold. Ha 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 ha. Also, ha. What is that? War boots. Not sure how I feel about war boots. Let me see your war face. Arr. Well, more armor, strength and int. Ooh, we give up 2 vit, though. Vit is hit points, right? Health and the amount of damage your block gauge can absorb. We'll hold on to that. Gain 2 strength. Okay, we got scrolls. That one will make me smarter. I already beat that thing once. Ha ha ha. I'm not afraid of it. All right, we got that done. We got the promontory race done. We got the southern loot. That's where we came in. Next suggested activity. All right, well, if that's the next suggested activity, we're going to head over that way. We are headed the right way, are we not? More or less. I gotta hit that. It's gonna let me fly. It's gonna grant me wings. And I made a mistake. Okay, I made a mistake. I'm human. I make mistakes. I'm going walking on the bottom of the ocean again. It feels like New World all over again. At launch, New World had no swimming. Later they implemented it, but you used to have to really slowly walk across the bottom of the water, and if you didn't make it across, guess what happened? Death. All right, more XP. We're getting close to level 5. I don't have a sickle, so I can't harvest that. I need to go that direction. Sadly. Too many stupid fish people in the way. I can't get up. But they can get down and get funky. Fortunately, I can get up here and get away from them, losers. Losers, they're just losers. Possibly I'm the loser. The Lost City of Maida. Well, we'll find out if I made a mistake. Once the major city recommended level 5. It's a dungeon. And that's where Nepsilon is. I would have to make a group, realistically. But I'm going in anyway, because what the hell? It's a demo, right? Let's go. We're going into the Lost City of Maida. And by going in, I'm pretty sure I made a mistake. There we go. Eliminate Nepsilon. Explore and clear the dungeon. Well, that's just a regular crab. At least it looks like just a regular crab. I don't know what this is. That's health. That's XP. Don't know what those bars are. Also, I had something about the book. More stats. Class skills. Get Spark Shield soon. Talents don't open, but I kept getting notified about something. Okay, this is my character profile. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Alright, that's inventory. Then we got J. Must learn a profession. We haven't run into that yet. M, the map. Obelisks. Respawn points. I thought obelisks were respawn points. Unfinished activities, suggested activities. 52% done with the archipelago. What haven't we killed? We didn't kill. That's probably Nepsilon or whatever his name is. Don't know what that is. We need to kill a couple more bees to get some more XPs. XPs, I'm so funny. And then we need to get that up to rank 2, at which point we can get drops from things. Okay, I like that. Where once you've killed a bunch, you can get loot from them. Presumably like crafting bits and stuff like that. It's a fighter of the Lost City. He's level 5. Is he going to kick my ass? Let's find out. Don't finish me before I can finish you. Thank you. We'll get all our health back. See, the guy dipped down into the water there, and that broke the casting on my spark beam. Or it would have been much easier. The healing, because I only have 3 heal potions. I killed a special foe. So they're special foes. I don't know why they're special foes, but they are. It says so. Special. Presumably the iconography on the number, instead of like, I didn't notice on the crab, might have been a square. These ones have sort of little pointy corners. Couple more. You can see it there. Ooh, that hurt. Well, we're very close to our next level. I want to at least get the next level. Even if I have to wait a little bit for each mob before the next. Ooh, that's 2 mobs. That might be a problem. I'm not saying it's definitely a problem, but it might be a problem. Armor. We need the Vit, I think. Oh, we can give ourselves more int and more strength. Sure. I'm smarter. And I'm stronger. Apparently you can only have one of those at a time, and it overwrote the intelligence. So apparently I wasn't actually smarter. So I have downloaded a couple of more demos for tomorrow. I'm not sure which I'm going to play. Alright, the crab is a regular mob. The Wavemonger of the Lost City. I think I have to try and start with him. And hope that he doesn't pull the crab too, or I'm probably dead. Yeah, pulls the crab too. I hit X and didn't drink my potion. Maybe it had an induction? Not sure. I have respawned. Alright, if I can respawn that easily, I'll kill the crab, and then I try to kill the dude. That hurt. I got him. I got him. I like that there's no, well, no obvious big penalty for that. Getting yourself dead. I mean, theoretically, this is supposed to be group content. I'm just, you know, I'm badass enough that I can handle this on my own. My buff is gone. Leveled up. Reached level 5. New skill available. I am just that awesome. We now have Spark Shield. Spend 40 Spark to gain a shield equal to 40% of your health lasts 30 seconds. That must be my Spark, I'm guessing. Conduit Shards. Fires 2 shards to your current target. I don't know what's causing that, and it doesn't really say. It just says the exact same thing. Spark Master. Using a weapon skill or your final combo attack consumes Spark. Consuming Spark activates your conduit if your gauge is above the threshold. I'm guessing this is my gauge, and that's the threshold there. Not very clear. But I leveled up. And this crab is going to pay dearly with its life. Oh, have I just pulled? No, I have not pulled. Okay. Oh, that's not great. It basically instantly healed back. Not a fan. Or is that the gauge? That must be the gauge. I still don't know what this is, then. It's complicated. We have another Hunter of the Lost City. Runner of the Lost City, sorry. Sorry, my bad. And I missed. 10-second cooldown on that. Ah, okay, I can see there's a targeting reticle. I just didn't have him targeted. Or I wasn't close enough to be able to hit him. Well, I'm managing, but it's slow going. Alright, that crab of the Lost City is next. Maybe that's the block gauge? The blue line? Whoop. We got something glowy over here. No idea what it was. Was it a buff? I don't see a buff anywhere. I have no idea what it was other than glowy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the block gauge right there. Yeah, I accidentally set it off. But that answers the question. That's the block gauge. This must be the spark gauge then. Oh, he's coming too, huh? I'll just run away from his pathetic, fishy buttocks. Haha, loser. He's still over there. What a loser. Combat has ended. I approve of getting a notification rather than having to run eternally, hoping that it turns off. We can pull him in no friends. That would be ideal. Or we get all the friends. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not the optimal way we wanted that to go. There we go. Combat ended. Definitely a bit of a hard go for a single player. But that's what I did expect. I mean, it did say this was for 5. Or 4 of level 5. One of the two. Potato. Where is that? Why is that one just going up to that level? Why would anyone want to go just to that level? Right over there. Right over there. Using this, when they can get up all the way up here and just descend. I'm confused. Frequently. Almost always, really. Yeah, always. We have another glowy thing over there, whatever the hell the glowy things are. Oh my god, he can jump? I had no idea they could jump, honestly. Didn't know. And I just pulled. He can jump too, can't he? Yep, he can jump too. Could you lift me up again? Thank you. I can run away all night long. I won't, but I could. Combat ended. Yay. I do have a problem where it seems like too often I'm fighting something and I click to cast my basic attack and the thing dies and my basic attack goes 60 degrees off to the side and I'm suddenly engaged with another monster. All in all, it's a promising little game. It definitely needs some work, but it is also just a demo, so I have no issue with it definitely needing some work. 2 crabs, huh? Can I get 1? Probably not. He's dead, and it happened again. You see, my last shot, I was trying to make sure I could kill that thing, and it just goes whoop all the way across. Can I go up, please? Uppies, uppies. I'm going to kill that last crab and get that, whatever that other glowy ball is, if it's the last thing I do. He is still following. Those crabs are very remarkably stick-to-itiveness-y. Is that a word? Whatever that is. Wow, did I... Oh, they teleported. That was cheating. I just want to report that that was cheating. I was trying to get the F function on the wings up there. I'm going to take my whooping and I'm going to call it an evening. I mostly just wanted to see, this is a dungeon, see how far I could get. Got relatively far. I'm going to call it here for the evening. Let's get to a quote-unquote safe spot. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I am very, very appreciative. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Oz, and Australia. Usual time with the usual nonsense. I'll be playing another demo game. I have a couple downloaded. Darkhaven was one of them. And the other was Spacecraft demo. Spacecraft like Warcraft, but with a capital C for the craft and space instead of war. And Darkhaven. Those are the two I have already downloaded. About this game, it's a promising little game. I am not sure I would be very interested in it at launch. It is a little young for me. Not that if I had friends who wanted to play it, I wouldn't be happy to engage. But as a mostly solo player, I don't think it's for me. But once they get some of the issues hammered out, I could certainly see this being very successful. Depending on how much depth they have in the game systems without it being cumbersome for, a potentially younger, less MMO savvy player base. But it's a perfectly fine game. I have no issues with the graphics or just a couple of minor problems. There are a couple of crashes. There were the issues where I got error messages on the screen. It is a demo. It's not ready for prime time just yet. And then the dungeon obviously needs people. I don't know how I feel about a dungeon that actually, or any sort of content in a game like this that requires it. It does allow for local play. And I just can't see any way that a single player is likely to be able to complete this. Maybe they won't be having local play when they go live. Regardless, it's promising. I don't think it is for me. But I wouldn't be averse to playing it if I had friends who were playing it and invited me along at all. It's just a bit too light on the MMO light scale for me. So, back tomorrow, usual time. Again, I want to thank you guys for hanging. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Wednesday goes great. Possibly your Thursday. Hopefully you can continue on. You've successfully completed Hump Day. You can coast towards the rest of your work week and hopefully to your weekend. I'm back tomorrow with one of those two games I just mentioned, either Spacecraft or Darkhaven. That's going to do it. Again, thanks for hanging out. Take care and ciao for now. Night, guys.